It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harmon. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Cleveland. Curry's shot is off.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Irving drives in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's gotten more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
From outside the arc, no good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass.
And Irving, with multiple 55-point games last season. The first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
Now here's James. There's the pick. Passes it to Love. Shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Curry had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. Here is Love. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by LeBron. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving against Curry. Mozgov with the steal. Outside Irving. And Shumpert kicks to Love. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Curry. The dish to Bogut. Here's Barnes. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Irving against Curry. Here's the teardrop. Irving, good. Here's Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, as the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Free throw good, Curry.
Oh my God.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
He took good advantage of that screen. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there, set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a three-point game. Latrey.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Irving against Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Lets it go from 14. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Now here's Curry, following the missed shot by Timofey Mozgov. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Again, Golden State.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
James against Thompson. LeBron drives in, scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 8.
Timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Cavaliers trailing. To the paint. It's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He already has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but It took a while for people to accept that fact.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked, really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Thompson. Curry can't get it to go.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Williams dishes to LeBron. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Mozgov. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Shumpert. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. To the middle, here's LeBron.
love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
With the pass.
Here is Livingston. From the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. LeBron outside. In the corner. Smith with it. No good from outside. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Barbosa passes to Spates. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The Warriors trailing. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Spates with a screen on James. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here is Livingston. J.R. Smith making his last shot. The drive by Green. He dishes it to Spates. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Thompson.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now here's Green. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot's good by Iguodala.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
James outside. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Williams. For the 3. James, no good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. And Jefferson subbed in for James. And Golden State also making a change. Azili's checked in. Now here's Spates. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Feeds it to Thompson. Uncovered. And it's Spates with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Livingston, no luck.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. Ezeli can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting pretty efficiently out there at Houston, 48% in the first quarter. Here's Dellavedova. There's the feed to Varejao. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Spates. Here's Smith. Here's Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Now here's Iguodala. They set the pick. The pass to Ezeli. Lets it fly from 18. No good from Spates.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Dellavedova. And another miss by Cleveland. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. Livingston, no luck.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers ahead, leading by just 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love and Varejao are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Irving, and it's Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Thompson. Dellavedova dishes to Varejao. And the rejection by Ezeli. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Curry kicks to Ezeli. Now here's Barnes. He feeds it to Thompson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 5. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Curry against Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bears that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
To the inside, James. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Screened by Bogut. Verajao against Curry. Ball's knocked loose. Pocket 2. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Curry's got 12.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
Irving, good.
Good job there by Verajao setting that screen.
Warriors trail by 3. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Dishes it to Bogut. Stolen by Verajao. Here's Shumpert. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry passes to Thompson. Stolen by Verajao. Irving with the ball. He has 7. Kicks it to Verajao. And he banks in the layup. Verajao's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Cleveland?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Clock at 6. Green dishes to Thompson. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside jumper. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Williams, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson. 4-on-3 break. Here's Shumpert. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Warriors trail by 9. And Thompson kicks to Green. Barnes against Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Barnes.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Thompson for the triple. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
On the wing, Irving. Goes up the baseline. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Back to Curry. Shoots from the line. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shumpert passes to Love. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Love's got 6 points in the quarter. Warriors trail by 8. Green with a screen on James. Williams against Thompson. From 8. And Irving pulls it down.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Down low. And it's sent back by Bogut. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's Green outside. They get it back. And finished off by Bogut.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in for Kyrie Irving. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The Cavaliers leading by 6. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
A baseline J, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Now the dish to Thompson. Mozgov grabs the board.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Iguodala against James. Iguodala dishes to Green. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 7. James kicks to Shumpert. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Maurice Spage did not like that.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on the mount. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Pass to Shumpert. Iguodala with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Livingston. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. Shumpert with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
LeBron passes to Shumpert. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pull-up jumper. Livingston, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 5. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Iguodala kicks to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Williams. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. And both free throws good for Shumpert. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
6 to shoot. Here's Barbosa. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland leading by 10. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Smith dishes to Mozgov. Back to Smith. The screen from Thompson. Shoots off the screen. Smith, no luck.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Iguodala's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Shumpert, covered by Barbosa. Outside Shumpert. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Shumpert's got 10 points in the game. Livingston can't get it to go. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They showed their superiority in the second quarter and got well out in front, taking a 9-point lead into the locker room at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in the position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bogut.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
It's LeBron with the drive. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. Sweet little floater. Shumpert's got 12 points in the game.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
James, the pass to Irving. Picked by Mozgov. Irving dishes to Mozgov. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Curry against Irving to the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Green. Outside jumper. Irving against Curry. And he converts the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
Shumpert, the wide open look for Love. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Shumpert against Green, 16 feet away. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Right side Irving. He kicks it to Mozgov. It's stolen by Bogut. To the paint. Here's Thompson. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Williams is checked in for Iman Shumpert. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Curry kicks to Thompson. Williams with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Bogut the pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson misses.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
James dishes to Irving. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Mozgov kicks to Love. The 17-footer. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Curry. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
And it's Green missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Love with the screen on Curry. Here's Irving. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Curry with the 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Irving passes to Love. On the wing, Williams. Irving attacking, and the shot is good. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
For the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov, and Jefferson subbed in for Kevin Love. Knocks it loose. Irving with the steal. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
LeBron sets the screen for Williams. James wide open. And there's the call on Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Warriors trail by 14. And here is Curry. He's got 17. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Feeds to Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And it's Green missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Warriors trail by 14. Fires for 3. The shot will not go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Outside for Jefferson. Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Williams can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The open shot, Thompson, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thompson's got 15 points. The Cavaliers leading by 12. It's stolen by Curry. He dishes it to Green. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Count that one. 23 points for Steph Curry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game. And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Williams. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Ezeli comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland leading by 10. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Spades with a screen on Verjao. Curry attacking. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Irving giving them lots of trouble. 15 points and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And that one falls for Irving. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Here is Livingston. Great D that time from Irving. The rebound by Ezeli.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
First free throw is good. Designed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it, and easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Verjao. Amon Shumpert has come in for Jefferson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken, Clark, fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph So he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Spates sets a screen, goes up at the stripe, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. In the corner, Smith with it, shoots from the baseline. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Barbosa. The Cavaliers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Dellavedova. The feed to Love. And the rejection by Ezeli. 1 second left. And the miss. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. The fourth quarter just... The Cavaliers leading by 8. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Williams at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Love's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Curry dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from the wing. And Shumpert kicks to Williams. Thompson passes to Williams. Back to Thompson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
On its way from Curry for 2. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nobody near Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Now Barnes. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Curry attacking. Outside Green. And the pass to Thompson. Misses off the right iron. Cleveland leading by 10. Outside Williams. That's tipped. And they're running. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Takes the 13-footer. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Thompson dishes to Bogut. This one for three. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Thompson.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
LeBron outside. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Curry against Williams. And the rejection by LeBron. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. For the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. He feeds it to Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way. You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible. And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Here's James.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Love with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Dishes it to James. Kicks to Irving. Fires for three, and that one's good. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
He lobs it up, and the dunk by Barnes.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Cleveland leading by 7. Outside jumper. Kicks it out to Love. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. He's feeling it. No good off the front iron. Warriors trail by 7. Curry kicks to Barnes. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green. The 10-footer. Barnes can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Shooting two.
And that one misses. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
And he's good on the second.
What a night so far for LeBron. 11 rebounds and the 2 nice steals as well. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The drive by Shumpert. And that one goes long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Thompson dishes to Barnes. Screen by Bogut. Back to Thompson. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's deflected. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Screen by Bogut. Back to Thompson. Thompson is double. Passes it to Barnes. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Irving's shot is good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Green, the screen. Thompson is double. LeBron against Barnes. Back to Thompson from deep three-point range. Rebound Love. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The dish now to LeBron. And it's Love, top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to James. 13 points for Kevin Love.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Curry drops it in from 14 feet away. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Shumpert. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 6. At the elbow, it's Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 24 points.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
The drive by LeBron. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Barnes. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
.151 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Irving. And he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
Cavalier girls.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Curry dishes to Bogut. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Love with the screen for Irving. Pass to Love for 3. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Love. And that's now 18 points for LeBron.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for LeBron James. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Stolen by Thompson. They get the rebound.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by James. Pass to Mozgov. Outside jumper. It's a pick by Love. James, the pass to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score, and hopefully we can just keep building on it.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will on the game.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.